My dead grandmother took up residence in my body. And I'm actually okay with it. Since I'm one of her descendants, a bit of her lives on in my DNA, and she was able to connect with me. She chose me out of all her descendants because she said I was the one leading her ideal fantasy life, and she wanted to experience it. My name is Joy, and I live on Hawai'i Island. It all began one afternoon when I was at the weekly post-ecstatic dance potluck with my soul sisters. We were eating and talking about how fabulous the DJ had been that day, and how much fun we'd had dancing. When my voice suddenly changed completely. This voice, not my own, came through me.
Wowza! The fruit of the goddess! I love these mangoes!
I will confess to being rather theatrical from time to time, so the girls didn't think much of it. But I knew this wasn't me. Someone had moved in and was sharing my biosuit. I booked a session with an intuitive friend of mine who works with the ancestral lineage. In the first moment when he placed his hands on my head, he said, "Your dead grandmother is here inside you." He told me that she had taken up residence in my body because she never got to have any joy when she was alive, and she wants to experience it through me as the last of the mother line. I began to communicate with her telepathically. She told me to call her Trixie. We started to have conversations in my head, and sometimes out loud. She said the healing session with my friend had really helped her work through some of her anger issues. So I booked her several appointments with some of the world-class healers that live right here in my community. After several treatments and doing the practices daily, I noticed a marked shift in her/our energy. Trixie helps me out with my work. I narrate audiobooks, and if I ever need a strong character voice, she pops right out. "What are you, a quack or something? I'm going to report you to the medical board." She also said she actually likes to weed whack the yard and clean my house. "It's good exercise, and I like being in nature. We didn't have none of that in Brooklyn." My husband, in my last life, his name was Francis. We called him Frankie Sr. He was a hard man. I don't blame him. He was raised that way. Times were hard. We'd lived through the Great Depression. He'd get real angry sometimes when he'd been out drinking with the last of his wages. I knew better than to razz him about it. That was just asking for it. So I kept quiet most of the time. I never had a job outside the house. All I did was take care of people. My parents, my husband. Nobody ever took care of me. I had a nice relationship with Joy's mother, Betty. She had that same light that a daughter does. I always wanted to be called Trixie on account of my name Beatrice, but everyone called me Bernie. We lived in a crappy tenement apartment in Brooklyn. I didn't like it, any of it. I didn't like being Catholic. I didn't like being married. I sure didn't like Brooklyn. And I grew to hate my husband. If I'm being honest here, I didn't even like my son, Frankie Jr. He was lazy, a criminal, and he disrespected me, just like his father. I used to see postcards of Hawaii and dream about running away to an island. But that didn't happen. I died at the age of 62 from a bad fall from a bus, which then proceeded to run me over. There ain't such a thing as time there, but I liked it. It was beautiful and so peaceful. I'd never felt so peaceful. But one day I found myself standing in front of two doorways. One was marked Ancestors, and the other was marked Descendants. The doorway of the Ancestors was dark and creepy, but the doorway for the Descendants was sunny and lush with green foliage. So I started walking that way. It was there I saw my granddaughter, Joy, Frankie Jr.'s kid, whom I'd obviously never met before. She lives on the big island of Hawaii and looks to be having a great time, so I decided to stick around for a while. I guess I wanted to live vicariously through her. When the healer told her I was living inside her, she said she was okay with it. As long as I didn't try to control her, she said she would be honored to host me and show me how it felt to be a sovereign queen. I didn't even know what that meant. Soften, S-O-F-T-E-N. Tough, T-O-U-G-H. Solidly, S-O-L-I-D-L-Y. Wow, that's good, Trixie. Thank you. Yeah, I got high marks in spelling. My great-granddaughter, Logan, she's an artist. She's living in New York City. Logan is leading an authentic artist life in the city. She produces, she performs, she makes costumes. Joy says Logan isn't interested in having children. I don't blame her. I wish I'd had the power to choose. But I didn't. She and Joy have a very loving relationship. You ever try mushrooms? You mean like in a meat sauce? Sure. No, I mean magic mushrooms. Psilocybin. No, I never heard of no magic mushrooms. Would you like to? Hell yeah. I love you, Grandma Trixie. I honor and respect you. I see you shining in radiant golden light and set an intention for each of us to experience the coherence of harmony. The coherence of harmony. The coherence of harmony. The best experience of my entire existence. So my friends have learned to accept Trixie.
I'm gonna make a new lasagna. Ooh, yeah, vegetarian for the after party on Sunday.
whose full name is/was Beatrice Bernadine Agnes Rajat Corlotti, before she landed in Hawaii and became Trixie. We're learning how to share this space, my body. And I get to show her a really good time.